Wait, where?
To Roswell.
How far?
A couple hours?
Bro, I just caught this shit. I'm editing the video right now, and I actually found, or like, there's something that flew over me really fast, bro. I don't know what it was, but I keep on going back, you know, and it's just something white, and it just goes really fast, bro. That shit just blows my mind. I don't know what it is. Tell me down below what you think this shit is, bro. What the actual hell? What is it say right down there? That's crazy, bro. They tell you to save water.
Free man. If he had known beforehand what Latia was up to, he would have been able to prevent it.
We're staying at that hotel. That dispensary is right there. I think they just opened that hoe too. Let's get it. Let's see what's up with this hoe. Shout out to Farmington. Bro, let's get it. Shout out to Farmington Cannabis. We spent $43, fam. Bro, these hoes were $1, fam. But she honestly did tell me that these hoes are like outdoor stuff. But who cares? And like, who cares, bro? This shit. Let's go ahead and try it. You could definitely smell that this shit is outdoor. This one right here is the grape cake. This one right here is the pancakes. This one right here is a ruby. And this one right here is a lemonade. Honestly though, I really have been craving a root beer. This is a hybrid. Oh, okay. It's like you pop that open first, and then you pop it part open. What? Oh, do not shake it. This is warning. This product contains medical cannabis. What? Oh wow, it smells straight like ruby. And this right here is a lemonade. Honestly though, I really have been craving a root beer. This is a hybrid. It's like you pop that open first, and then you pop it part open. What? Oh, do not shake it. This is warning. This product contains medical cannabis. What? Oh wow, it smells straight like ruby. This shit is weird. It kind of wants to taste like sugary water. I swear. You can definitely taste the vanilla in there. What does it say right out of it? What does it say right out of it? Distillate water. I was gonna light up my little joint right here, but there's a lot of. I don't know what the hell that is, but I just caught a whole nother one, fam. Where that triangle was, there was a whole nother one on the other side. What the hell? To me, I ain't even gonna lie, it looked like a bubble at first and like something just silvery. In 1950, in Farmington, New Mexico, there was a sighting, bro. And that's where this shit was recorded, bro.
This report contains a single photograph from the 1950 mass sighting that took place in Farmington, New Mexico.
One of the spears on the picture that they got in 1950s, it actually looks just like what I saw, fam. Distillate water.
On March 17, 1950. The photograph shows 6 saucer-shaped objects in a V-shaped pattern. The back of the photograph has handwritten notes. The date, March 17, 1950. The location, Farmington, New Mexico. The time, 10:15.
Whenever I seen the UFO shit, it was at 10:11 in the morning.
And the letters, BTW. NEGS number 30 is in the lower right-hand corner. The Farmington Daily Times published the headline, "Huge Saucer Armada Jolts Farmington" on March 18, 1950. The following is an excerpt from the article. For the third consecutive day, flying saucers have been reported over Farmington. And on each of the 3 days, their arrival here has been reported between 11 and noon. 3 persons called the Daily Times office to report seeing strange objects in the air just before noon. Persons along Main Street once again could be seen looking skyward and pointing. High winds and a dust storm prevented clear vision. According to residents, shortly after the incident, government agents from an unspecified organization arrived and encouraged them not to discuss what happened for national security reasons. It is also rumored that all of the newspapers that reported the incident quickly disappeared. It is not known if the agents were responsible or if the residents of Farmington purchased every copy of each edition. Other newspapers, including the Denver Post, the Santa Fe New Mexican, and the Las Vegas Daily Optic, and even the Los Angeles Times published articles on the sighting. The case was featured in a 2004 documentary, Aztec 1948. Stanton Friedman, the late Carl Flock, and reporter Deborah Mayu of the Farmington Daily Times discussed the sighting. The article from the March 18th issue was followed up on March 21st with a small headline that read, "True to investigate flying saucer armada."
I personally think that New Mexico would have been a prime target for any alien visitors. I mean, I make one assumption about all civilizations out there, as well as here for that matter, that they're concerned about their own survival and security. That seems to be a natural part of the development of any advanced civilization. Okay, that being the case, you have to keep tabs on the primitives in the neighborhood. But only close tabs, frequent visitations, detailed investigations, when they show signs of being able to bother you. At the end of World War II, there were 3 signs that soon these idiot earthlings, this primitive society whose major activity is tribal warfare, we don't look far to see that it's still that way, you don't need to look far for that, would be moving out. soon meaning 100 years, which on a cosmic timescale is nothing. The three signs were clearly nuclear weapons. You measure the radiation in the atmosphere, it's easy to find. V-2 rockets, which obviously weren't being used to carry mail back and forth between Germany and England, and powerful electronics, radar systems in particular, which suddenly appeared on this planet. It used to be AM radio, which sticks around the planet, and now suddenly you've got radar beams that go outside. We're obviously moving along with development of electronic systems. I don't think it's any coincidence at all that the only place on the planet where you could check out all three of these technologies in 1947 and 48 was southeastern New Mexico. That's where the first atom bomb was tested, Trinity Site on Alamogordo Army Airfield, White Sands Proving Ground, if you want to call it that. The V-2 rockets were all being tested there that we had captured from the Germans, and we were modifying some to go up much higher and things like that. And that's where we had our best radar to track the rockets, which sometimes went south instead of north, even though they were supposed to go north. I would be flabbergasted if aliens weren't checking out the place.
So, New Mexico would have been a natural place for aliens to visit. But Roswell and Aztec remain controversial at best. Is there a related UFO incident that even the skeptics can accept as real? As it happens, there is, and it occurred just a few miles from Aztec in Farmington, New Mexico.
The Farmington Armada case is a classic in ufology. In March of 1950, a large number of people in Farmington, New Mexico, which at that time was a lot smaller than it is now, I mean dramatically smaller. I think now it's about 30,000, and we're dealing in those days with maybe 3,000 people, if that. In any case, what they saw were literally hundreds of objects circling in the sky and zooming back and forth in formation, and most people describing them as being shaped like dinner plates, classic flying saucers, including one that was bright red. All the others were silvery. And the bright red one is interesting, particularly because as it led a group of these saucers away from Farmington off to the southeast, roughly, almost, actually more due east, but just a little south of that. A few minutes later, before any of this could hit the news wires or be on the radio anywhere, in Las Vegas, New Mexico, a group of postal workers were outside taking a break or something and looked up and saw a group of saucers whizzing over, and one of them was bright red. I think these people actually did see, indeed, who knows, was this a rendezvous point? Were they all dropping down from the mothership and then heading out to the 4 points of the compass, or what they were doing? I don't know. But I think they really did see something quite real.
And it was taken seriously by the Farmington Daily Times, as you can see by this headline, which ran on Saturday, March 18th of 1950, Huge Saucer Armada Jolts Farmington. There were several witnesses to the event, and Lincoln O'Brien, the publisher of the paper, actually sent a telegram by Western Union to Ken Purdy of the True magazine. Whole City, Farmington, New Mexico, where we own daily, sees large forest flying saucers. Airmailing you full reports. Story terrific, not fully developed. If you want to send man to Farmington, we will assist him in every way.
The Farmington Armada, which involved lots of people seeing lots of stuff up there, lots of vehicles, if you will. Half the town, I guess, saw these things. Dr. James E. McDonald did a detailed investigation, found loads of people who'd seen things. Maybe that was the gathering place. I don't know, Four Corners area there? Who knows why they were there? I mean, who knows why people picnic in a certain area? I don't know. And it may be a staging area. Okay, you guys check out the nuclear weapon sites over there. And remember, pretty soon we were building testing nuclear weapons in Nevada, which is the other way from Farmington toward Roswell in the other direction. They had a great gathering laying out their plans for further reconnaissance.
Square-looking formations in the sky. They were made up of dots, and the dots would shift from one formation to another.
The 17th and 18th of March, 1950, is when headlines first appeared on the three-day mass sighting of flying saucers over New Mexico's northwest town of Farmington. As you can see, Farmington is about 120 miles northwest of Los Alamos and 145 northwest of Santa Fe. The event became known as the Farmington Saucer Armada by way of newsprint articles like this one. The channel encourages humans to turn and truthfully answer questions regarding specific details, so I call your attention to the following. Reports suggest that sightings began on Thursday the 16th of March. The main show began around 11 a.m. on Friday the 17th and dwindled for a conclusion on Saturday the 18th. The objects, which numbered from roughly 30 to more than could be counted, played tag with extreme aerobatic maneuvers and formed patterns over the town. The objects were reportedly saucer-shaped and silver in color, except for one, which was red and often found in the center of the formations. They could both hover and depart at an incredible rate of speed, estimated at 3 times that of a Boeing B-29. The event is still being discussed to this day, thanks to Clay Body's Dr. Lincoln La Paz and surviving witness Virgil Riggs.
Virgil Riggs was 8 in March 1950. He and other kids on the playground spent recess staring at the objects for 3 days in a row.
The first day there were a few. The second day there were too many to count. And the third day there were maybe 30 or 40 of them left.
Riggs is just one of a few living witnesses found by researcher David Marler.
I think you need to be skeptical with regard to the UFO subject, but for those that have actually taken the time to look at the data and do a systematic analysis, there is smoke.
Now he's trying to figure out what the fire is. Marler says the government maintains a research balloon exploded and people saw floating pieces of plastic. But he says that simply just doesn't match up with what happened.
I could appreciate or accept the balloon theory if it was only on one day, but how does it explain 2 to 3 days worth of sightings?
And he says it wasn't just people in Farmington who saw it. Marler says there's documented statements from witnesses across the state, including at Kirtland Air Force Base. In Rio Rancho, Robert Richardson, Action 7 News.
Let's get it. Shout out to this barbershop.
That's a big bad mountain. Let's take a look.
Let's go ahead and pop this hole. ¿Quieres ver las mountains, papi?
There's the mountains.
Okay, vamos a ver dónde están las mountains. Go ahead and pop this one over, fool. Oh. The other one, it was like, it's a, whoa. That's just strong, huh? What the heck?
Like really, really bad Sprite.
This shit, it tastes like, I mean, it smells like it has a lot of like acid in it or something, some type of acid. And if somebody's like saliva was already on it, it fucking stinks. It really does. Let's go ahead and shake it real quick. Just in case there's still more stuff on the bottom. It tells you to drink it buying this shit. Like I guess like if you fill this up, it's a serving. That was actually not bad at all. This shit came in clutch right here. Hey. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gonna lie? Bro, it's so crazy. Throughout this whole video, they were like showing themselves. In this clip again, I was smoking the joint, and you could definitely see the same fucking thing fly over me again. That's so crazy. Something falls from the tree at the same time that something is coming from the sky. You could definitely tell on the tree this shit is yellow, and whatever's in the sky is like silvery white. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We got this all for $1, bro. $1. Like what the actual hell? Hell. I thought it had a little hole in it. It don't. Oh, this hoe does not taste bad. It's outdoor grape cake. You didn't like any of them?
No, the one that I did like is like too dark. Look, you got this one.
But I'm a professional.
But it's like,
picture
look
taker.
how it goes dark.
Let me see.
Like I like the green.
I'm gonna take a pictures of me and shit. Let me take
No,
the
it's
camera.
her. That pisses me off.
No. No. How did you want me to take it?
Like with the light, like how it looks all pretty and my hair is all nice and red.
All nice and reggy. No. Oh, shit, your face looks kind of yellow. You look yellow. I'm the best.
Take the damn picture.
I did. Look, grape cake, 1 gram pre-roll, outdoor. Look at these little leaves. These hoes look like some dank. I ain't gonna lie, this hoe is not the best, but shit is smoking. I just ate. This hoe is fucking smoking, and we spent $1 on it. Let's go ahead and blow this whole thing. And I'll tell you out the high end a little bit. I already drank both of those drinks. I already ate. In a little bit, we're about to go to this wedding. I'm about to meet her side of the family. I've been with her 5 years. In May, it was like 5 years. I haven't met the side of her family because they all live like really far. And their little area food was connected to the river and shit. They sold a bunch of that off. But still, you know what I mean? Like that shit. I'm pretty sure that we could still go somewhere where her childhood is, so she could like tell us stories of her childhood. That'd be dope. We got a couple pre-rolls for this shit. The taste is not that bad, bro, to be completely honest, but you could tell it's not exotic.